Hey Capricorn, welcome to Tarot by Nubian Oracle. I am your girl, Nubian Oracle, here to bring you a message from Spirit. Figured I'd get started early today, so we're going to jump in on this Friday morning and see what's going on for the weekend. What is going on this weekend with my Capricorns? What's happening this weekend? I know for me, hopefully, I'm just trying to clean up my space and relax. What y'all trying to do? Drop it down in the comments, because I just want to relax this weekend, just like I do every other weekend, unless I got plans, but I normally don't. I'm a homebody, y'all. I love being at home. But what y'all got planned this weekend? If you want to say, go ahead, drop down in the comments. But let's get into it. What's going on with Capricorn this weekend? What's going on with Cappies this weekend? Ascension. So I just did the morning message, the daily card pull, and the card that I got was release. So there's something that you got to release because you're elevating. Spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness. You're growing spiritually, Capricorn. You could be jumping into your spiritual practices more this weekend, but you're elevating spiritually on a 5D level. Because you've been doing that shadow work. Yeah, you've been doing that shadow work. That's why. I didn't pull shadow work, so I didn't take it, but it's a card that just showed itself. What else? Unbothered. You're unbothered this weekend because you're worried about yourself. You're going through an ascension. You don't care about what's going on around you because an ascension is, not to say you got to focus, but like it takes you through the ringer sometimes. Sometimes energetically, emotionally, mentally, you got to just know that this is an ascension and just be aware. And you are. That's why you're unbothered. Peaceful despite chaos that might be around you. You have a calm attitude. You're detached from negativity. You ain't got no time for that. It's not your drama. You ain't worried about it. If it ain't your fight, you ain't fighting. Simple. Retirement goals. Now, it did flip back over, so I'm not going to completely take it. But because it flipped and then flipped back over, I wanted to show you. What else? What else, Spirit? Does Capricorn need to know for the weekend? What do they need to know and be aware of? Situational single. Yeah, y'all are single, chilling, unbothered, minding your own business, spiritually ascending, right? Because you're single because you're not settling for anything. You're not settling for what you don't deserve. But you definitely will wait for what you do deserve because you know what you deserve. You know the type of person that you are. So you're choosing solitude until that right person comes around. With unbothered here, look at them, both of them sipping coffee. This one shows a couple arguing in the background, and this one just shows, couples booed up. You're not worried about none of it. You don't care about any of it. You got stuff that you're focused on right now. You're not even worried about love right now. This is what you're focused on. And that's as it should be. Because love will come. You don't ever have to worry about that, Capricorn. Anything that's meant for you will always come to you. If you try to force it, it'll run. It'll run away. It'll come when it's supposed to. Yeah, breaking cycles. You're breaking cycles. You're ending harmful patterns. You could be coming up with a new routine. You could be making sure you're doing what you need to do for yourself. You got me versus me, sugar coated, and swipe right. So again, you're worried about yourself this weekend, but there are other people who are trying to get into your energy. They're trying to get into your energy, whether that be at dating sites or maybe just in your DMs on social media, but they're just talking BS. Y'all see that? They just talking BS with sugar coated here. What else does Capricorn need to know or be aware of this weekend? What's going on? Yeah, see, blind date here. Blind date. Someone's trying to get, someone could want you to go out. Yeah, but you probably won't. Or you may go on a blind date and find out that this person is not for you, or you're going to see all the red flags when you do go on this blind date. But because you're breaking cycles and you're not settling for things that you don't want to settle for, you're going to end up rejecting this person because you're single by choice. So you're going to end up rejecting this person because you're breaking the cycle of settling for someone who doesn't treat you the way you should be treated. All right, what else, Capricorn? What else does Capricorn need to know and be aware of this weekend? Self-made. Independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, built from nothing. Like I said, you're deciding to be single because you're focusing on your ascension. You're focusing on your journey, your path, the next steps that you're supposed to be doing. You're trying to get you in order before you even bring someone else into the mix. I feel like you decided, hey, I'm going to take a pause on dating. focus on myself, right? Because people have commitment issues. And if I want something real, I'm going to have to wait on divine timing anyway, right? Because we're not going to settle for anything that's not for us. We're not going to settle for anything that doesn't make us happy. We're not going to settle, right? Yeah, because we learned lessons. Those are the same lessons that we learned in the past. That's why when you see those red flags as warning signs, you know not even to get involved. You know to let that go and to just move on because you've already been through it. You've already learned your lessons. You're wiser now. You grew from the past. You grew because of experience. You gained the wisdom that you needed from that experience, and now you take it with you throughout life. This is one of those situations. Dating. Let's get a few more. Overnight success. Got sneaky link here. And hidden agenda. Listen, whoever this person is or people are that are trying to come and date you, go on blind dates with you or whatever, they see something in you. They see something in you that you may not see in yourself right now, but you know something's happening. You know something's changing because you know you're going through an ascension, but something big is happening. You're going to be recognized. The spotlight is going to be on you, and people know that. That's why they're trying to get back through the door. I have been getting this message for so long. There's someone in your energy that can sense, they know, they smell like a bloodhound that you are about to take lift off. Okay, you're about to have lift off in your life, and they are trying every which way to get back up in your good graces. Whether that be it blind, going on dates with you and trying to hide the red flags so that you don't see them as the person that they were before. If this is someone from the past or if this is someone new, they can just tell that you're going towards greatness, and they're trying to come and get on the bandwagon with you. They're trying to come on the bandwagon with you. They may want to help you all the time, trying to, oh, I can help with that, or oh, let me help you do that, or oh, let me do this, because they're just trying to get up in that dough. Okay, Capricorn, protect your peace, protect your energy, protect your future. Okay, protect your assets, protect yourself, because people see you coming into all of these things, and all they want to do is get it. They don't even see you. They know you have it, but they just want your stuff. And all they're thinking is, how can I get it? How can I obtain it? How can I get that a part of my life too? All right, Capricorn. I kind of want to end with some advice. Let's see what comes out of the Cosmic Insight deck. Can I get some advice for Capricorn on this energy? Advice for Capricorn when these people try to spin the block. Advice for Cappies, for people who try to spin the block or come into their lives who have nothing but red flags. Can I get advice for Capricorn, please? Bottom of the deck, honeymoon. So maybe there could be one or two of them that you may need to give a chance to. Never know. Never know. Use your discernment. Honeymoon came right back out. Okay, so yeah. You could be attending someone's wedding. That doesn't mean it has to be yours. Again, because I saw honeymoon and then it came out. Just pay attention to the red flags. That's a big one right there. If they want to have if they're trying to be a sneaky link with you or to you, don't do it. Yeah, because you're manifesting exactly what you want right now. And they're just these people from the past, these people that have these red flags that are coming with gifts attached because they're just trying to be attached to you because they know you're destined for greatness. They're just trying to put you through the same kind of karma again. Remember, sometimes the same energy comes in different forms. So the same type of energy from one person you could experience from another person. Why? Because it's not necessarily the person, right? It's the energy. It's the entity that's attached to them that is trying to get to you to stop you from doing what it is that you were brought here to do. It goes much deeper than surface level stuff, y'all. This is really like spiritual. This is spiritual. So when you see these people coming towards you because you know you're manifesting and doing what God wants you to do and you're taking the steps that God has ordained for your life, they're going to come back. They're like, oh, I can get to the top if I just jump on the back of Capricorn. We're not about to let that happen. We didn't bust our butts manifesting and learning the lessons that we had to learn just to carry someone else to the top. They need to go learn their lessons too. They need to learn their lessons too. All right, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, and these are the messages that I feel Spirit has for you. Drop down in the comments what you want to see from me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.